Hello everyone, this is Barry J. Walker with Regional Championship Wrestling, and we are getting things started with Ranger 7 versus the US Gladiator. And there's a 2 count, Ranger 7 trying to get the win very early. These guys are 2 fan favorites here. Look at this spin kick. Ranger 7 sets off for the second rope, moonsaults right onto the legs. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Ranger 7 coming in hot and heavy. These guys, like I said, are friends. They shook hands earlier in the night, but one of them wants to get up in the ladder. 1, 2, 3, 4. A nice backflip by Ranger 7 and boom. And this is all in the corner where the referee should be getting them out of there. The fans are definitely split here on this one. Oh! Right on his back. 1. Nope. USA Gladiator. Some strength yet. USA Gladiator whips in a reversal and with the clothesline. Wow. He turned Ranger 7 inside out. Now it's up to the Gladiator to get under the way. He should have went for a cover. He never, I don't know. Oh, look at this big backdrop. Ranger 7 went up. There we go. Not a count for a 3. We're right here in Allentown, Pennsylvania for Regional Championship Wrestling. Look at this. Whoa, I thought he was going for a power slam, but he's trying to get him up over his head, and he couldn't do it. Ranger 7 switches it around for a pin. Nope, he's going for the fisticuffs. I think Ranger 7's pissed off right now. People don't like him here. They want the USA Gladiator. If you're watching us on YouTube, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. It doesn't cost anything if you even subscribe to the channel. Make sure you subscribe, and then you get more notifications when new videos come up here on RCW. And that's RCW Promotions. As USA Gladiator with the fisticuffs. I don't think that's legal right there. I don't know why the rest let it go, but just like that, Ranger 7 turns it around with 2 thrusts into the throat. And what's he doing? He's going up. He may hit him with the moonsault. If he hits him with this, you can call it a day. No, a split leg. Oh, but he got caught on the ropes. He got caught on the ropes. He may be injured now. And look at that. USA Gladiator goes with a body slam. And he's going to tie. I've never seen USA Gladiator go to the top, so I don't know what he's doing. Well, we know what he's doing. He's missing an elbow, and that could cost him the match. Ranger 7. He seems to be okay from that botched move over there. He sends him in. Oh! He tried for a Frankensteiner. And he didn't get it. But he's going up to the top now. He ain't going to do the same move. He's going to do an actual moonsault. 1, 2. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen.
And your winner, ladies and gentlemen, this evening.
You can't beat Ranger 7 in the air.
When it comes to wrestling skills. Nice arm drag by Corino. Nobody said the guy couldn't wrestle. It's just his choice of managers, which is, I think it's held him back. This young man could go to the top of the MEWF, but he chooses to align himself with Profit.
He's well on his way there. And he can thank Royce Profit for helping him there.
Only thing he can thank Profit for is for stealing his money.
There's a tank of a man.
What a piece of work this is.
She'll get me one way, she'll get me the other way.
You heard it from the Rebel, one half of Darkside.
Hey, sweetheart, when are you going to get your hair replaced?
Yeah, do we have to put up with this?
I don't know what you got less of.
Where is security at?
Hair.
Get this gentleman, and I use that term loosely, out of here. He's great. The new Adam Flash, if you will.
What's different? They're both skinny and they're both losers.
But he got rid of 220 pounds of excess baggage named Quinn Nash, and that's the difference.
No, you got it all wrong. Quinn Nash got rid of him. You remember, you were there that night.
Well, regardless of how it happened, the fact remains that now Adam Flash is on his own, where he's belonged the whole time. He didn't need somebody to have to hold up in tag team. The ring to the apron, to the second, and now to the top rope. And see, here's Prophet across the ring. Adam Flash sees him, jumps off. Oh, and he drops it right across the shoulders. The referee is distracted. He could have counted to 10 by now.
Could have, but he didn't.
15, even 20.
What happened was Joe DiCarlo, he's been training the golf, and I think
Here we
Royce was
go.
just giving him a few tips.
Oh, just a count of 2 after he had him down for 20.
That's what I hear. He was training the golf, and he wanted a couple tips, so I had the chance to grab
And this
Royce
was the
Haslam.
first. Now, there we see the old Adam Flash, as it were. Scoops him up, slams Corino, just dumps him. Now, we've seen this before. In position for the moonsault. Adam Flash, high-risk maneuver. Oh, and he took the pins right down from under him. Once again, the outside interference by Prophet and his men took the leg right out from under Adam Flash. Corino's now going to struggle to get some kind of advantage.
That's all she wrote now, Ron.
Backs him into the ropes and shoots him off. Misses with the fist. Nice clothesline by Adam Flash. Still a little bit of reserve left for Adam Flash. I think he's got him sufficiently softened up. He may try to end it right here. We've seen it before. From behind, oh, standing switch, nicely applied, and now full Nelson. Oh, into a suplex, forget it, 2 and 3.
Down it, I told you, Ron Young. I should go to a racetrack more often.
An impressive win. A come-from-behind win for Steve Corino.
Please don't drink and drive.
Against this rookie. And it may cause him problems because I'll tell you one thing. We don't know a lot about Vince Bono. He's been trained by the Bodacious Pretty Boy, and he could pull up an upset right here tonight. And Dirty D's, of course, is definitely not the best of friends to the crowd. He's another man who has a cocky. He's very cocky, doesn't care about the fans. And look at that. He really showed some power by pulling. No, he did not pull your hair there, Dirty Deeds. Dave Curley asked him, but I'm pretty sure Dave Curley knows it didn't happen. But you have to ask. Dirty Deeds is taking the man lightly. Like I said, don't do that. You never do that with any opponent because you don't know the opponent. Vince Bono. Now, you can see some rookie mistakes as he's not staying on Dirty Deeds. He should be on Darren. Stay on Darren. Don't let Darren do anything. Well, can he reverse it? And he does. He reverses it, and that's a good idea. He should try to ground him, but now Darren gets to the ropes, and that'll break that up. Don't turn your back on Dirty Deeds. I know I talked to Vince Bono earlier tonight. This was a thrill of a lifetime. He finally got his dream to step in the ring. Oh! Did you see that elbow? That I'm pretty sure he popped him real good. He's going to have a black eye. Oh, what a chop. Oh, he chopped him again. Welcome to the business, buddy. Oh,
Dirty Deeds. Darren Wyse got... And now, wait a minute. Did I just see the Flamingo Kid Pinky just walk by? What is he doing? Dirty Deeds is on the outside, and he went to Pinky. I don't know why Pinky's out here again dealing with Dirty Deeds. That makes it double trouble for Vince Bono, who is new. This is his first match. This is Vince Bono's very first match. He doesn't need double trouble in his corner. And there you hear the weasel chants. They like to call Dirty Deeds a weasel. Dirty D seems to be a little frustrated. He didn't expect this from a new guy. And I think he feels a little embarrassed that he's getting beat up by a new guy in this business. But just like that, he turns things around with a knee into the gut and a couple of shots to the back. Now he's kicking the back. That's right there by the shoulder blade. And now over the top of the ropes goes Vince Bono. And like I said, Dirty Deeds, he's cocky. He's making mistakes as well because he should have followed up. He's coming outside now and he kicks Vince Bono while he's down on the ground. Slams his head on the apron. Gets him back into the ring. What a great night of professional wrestling we're having right here. What a chop by Dirty Deeds. He sends Vince Bono in, and then he elbows Vince Bono as he comes off that rope. Look at that, posing. There's nothing to pose about, Dirty Deeds. You need to worry about the man that's in the ring. Although Vince Bono doesn't look too good right now. Oh, maybe Vince Bono needs to go back to school. Back to the training center, learn some more moves before you get out here. You're gonna learn the hard way now. And I'm not talking about an elementary school like we're in tonight. We're here at the elementary school of Laos Park Elementary School. He needs to go to the School of Hard Knocks. And as you can see, Dirty Deeds is working on the knee right now. And usually when he does that, it's because he's getting ready to take this home. He uses the figure four leg lock to win his matches. And in order to do that effectively, he's working on the knee of Vince Bono. That way when he puts that figure four leg lock on, it feels like your leg is snapping in half and you got no choice but to submit. Vince Bono, oh, Darren ducks that clothesline. Vince Bono gets kicked in the gut. Oh! Choked him on the top rope. And once again, Dirty Deeds taking his time. He should be pinning or going for something. Don't take your time with the fans, Dirty Deeds. Vince Bono is still there and he's still... Well, while I'm saying things here, obviously maybe Deeds is taking his time because he knows it's over. Vince is hurting. Uh-oh, he's setting up for the figure four. There it is. You can hear him screaming in pain. Now come on, referee. The match is over. Vince Bono submitted. He's hurting. Oh my God. Come on, ref. Oh no, this is ridiculous. He's gonna break his leg. He's gonna break his leg. Come on. Get some security out here. Here comes Flex Wheeler. What? What's... Flex Wheeler is defending Vince. What is Flex? Flex is telling, look at Darren. Oh, he better stop shoving Flex. I'm surprised Flex is out here. Flex is telling him he's a rookie. He's a rookie. He shouldn't be doing this. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, did he just shove? He shouldn't shove Flex. The fans are booing. We saw Flex earlier against the Purple Haze. Darren says we should be like this. But Flex didn't. And Flex is going and attacking Dirty Deeds. And the fans are going nuts. What a turnaround. Flex didn't like what Dirty Deeds was doing to a rookie like Vince Bono. He put the figure 4, he won the match by submission, but he wouldn't let go of the move. Vince Bono doesn't know any better. He's hurt, he's injured. He could have had his leg broken. He's a new wrestler. He's never had a match before. And Flex Wheeler thought it was disrespectful that Dirty D's Darren Wyse would do this. And then on top of it, then Dirty Deeds wants to shove Flex Wheeler? What kind of stupidity is that? I'm going to tell you what. There goes the bell. The bell's being rung. Flex, come on. Dirty Deeds, if I were you, I'd shut up and go back to the locker room because you have nothing. Flex Wheeler will tear you apart. And there it goes. Darren's out of there. Darren don't want no part of Flex. And look at poor Vince Bono. He's going to have no choice. He's going to have to go to the hospital. His leg might be broke. Flex Wheeler telling Darren to get in. There's the Weasel chant once again. He ain't going in the ring. If he knows any better, he'd stay out of the ring. He don't want no piece of Flex. Let's get Vince to the hospital. I doubt Dirty Deeds is getting in the ring. We gotta get going, and we'll be back with the next match.
Hello everyone, this is Barry J. Walker, and just entering the ring is the Bodacious Pretty Boy, and we're in Massachusetts right now.
Opponent to be led down the aisle by his partner Long Rider Axel and his manager Evo. From the back streets of Boston, weighing in at 284 pounds, one half of the House of Pain, Long Rider Clutch.
And here we go, Long Island. Very own, it's Clutch. The Long Rider Clutch. And look at that. Pretty Boy trying to get it going in with him, but strength-wise, he isn't going to be able to do this. Not by the strength. And not only that, this is the first time the Bodacious Pretty Boy will have his crew with him, and yet this guy was prepared for his crew. And look at it, into the crew, shot after shot in the corner. The big, powerful Clutch kicked him in the gut. I don't think Pretty Boy's got a chance in this one. Ooh, right in the corner. Ooh, knee. And a hip toss right out of the corner. Looks like he's big time elbow by Long Rider Clutch and his group that's out there. They heard about the Bodacious Alliance, so they decided to come in full force. But the Bodacious Alliance isn't here, is he? It's up to Pretty Boy now. What's he gonna do? Oh, he slams him again. Pretty Boy trying to do something. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you like this video. As Pretty Boy's getting trashing right now. What's he gonna do? Look at this. He's gonna break his neck. Oh, what's he gonna do? He sends him into the ropes. Elbow. Big Clutch. Long Rider Clutch and his group are out there. He picks up. And what's he going to do with him now? He sends him to the corner rope through. Oh, look at this. He tried a high cross body, but it did not work, and he got slammed for his troubles. 1, 2. I don't think Pretty Boy stands a chance, and this is the mistake. He decided to urinate, I should say, on the bikes of the Long Rider to set up this war for the Alliance to go against them. But I think that they knew that, and the promoters here in Massachusetts decided to keep the Alliance out and give Pretty Boy a taste of his own medicine. They tossed him back into the ring. Pretty Boy doesn't have a clue where he's at. Not good for the leader of the Alliance. Oh, backdrop. What's he gonna do? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you like what you're seeing with RCW. Kicked him in the gut. And what's he gonna do? Shake, rattle, and roll? No! He hit him in the ribs. He goes to the ropes. And he goes over the top again. And look at these savage dogs giving it back to the Bodacious Pretty Boy, who usually does it with his crew. They tossed him back into the ring. Now what's gonna happen? Pretty Boy wishing he was at home. He gets sent into the ropes. Big time clothesline. He 360'd the Bodacious Pretty Boy. This looks like it's gonna be an easy night for Clutch. And I can't feel sorry for him. This is what the boys of the Bodacious Alliance do. They jump the guys, beat them up. And here in Massachusetts, they're giving it back to him. What's he gonna do now? Shake, rattle, and roll? Flipped him over. It could be over right now. And there you have it. Clutch wins, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to watch Regional Championship Wrestling. Like and subscribe.
extravaganza. Ron Young alongside Jerry Motionberg and the General Stud Lee. Fantastic action on tap. Jerry, what do we have in the ring?
General, I want to ask you a question. Whom do you think is more handsome, Johnny Gunn or Glen Osborne?
Oh, Glen Osborne, by far.
Thank you. No, Johnny Gunn is one of the better wrestlers.
Listen up! Listen up! What you're talking about here is the baddest people in professional wrestling between Bad Crew and my man Glen Osborne. We are here to rule the NEWF. Do you hear me, Johnny Gunn? Do you hear my message? This man is gonna break you in half and send you out of here like yesterday's garbage. You got my word on it, chump.
I'll say one thing, Johnny Gunn has had a lot of threats in his time. I don't think he takes them too seriously. He's one of the most skilled wrestlers I've ever seen in the years I've covered wrestling. He knows how to mix it up. He knows how to wrestle scientifically. Glen Osborne is the total opposite. He's the kind of wrestler that the general
I don't care where
likes.
you're from, Big Mouth. Check it. You're in Essex, Maryland, baby. Essex, Maryland, baby. We don't like Reese balls in Essex, Maryland. Grease ball! Grease ball! Grease ball! Grease ball!
I tell you what, we don't like pretty boys in Essex, Maryland. Why don't this guy run for mayor or something?
Well, one thing, if you want to get somebody out of your apartment very quickly, just invite Glen Osborne over. I don't think you'd have any problem.
The fans certainly taking exception to the presence of Damian Kane and Glen Osborne here in the MEWF.
I'm curious to know, Ron, if Damian Kane's charge here knows any holds at all.
Well, you'd be quite surprised. Obviously, he's a powerhouse, built like a spark plug, a fire plug, if you will.
Well, if you know anything about Glen Osborne, you would know that this will be a very evenly matched matchup because Glen Osborne is built just as good as Johnny Gunn. He's just as tough, and he can hang with them.
Well, General, as Johnny Gunn goes out of the ring, I think that he's going to... Oh, he just smashed Damian Kane.
That was a cheap shot.
Nice drop kick. You know, Johnny Gunn throws one of the best drop kicks in the game, and he's not afraid to take a risk like he did just there.
I think Damian Kane went flying once again.
Johnny Gunn cleaning house.
Look at this ham and egger. Why do people care about the crowds? Who cares about these peons?
Well, not everyone is in this sport.
Now the two gentlemen, if you will, are conferring. And here comes Johnny Gunn to break up the meeting.
Break out the Advil.
Not everyone is in the sport to rob other people of their hard-earned money, Studley.
I'll tell you what,
Steps
Ron,
over,
your
he's
money
tripped
spent
up.
just the same.
And there's a perfect example of what a manager can do, Studley.
Obviously a 2-on-1 encounter whenever Damian Kane's in the building.
Johnny Gunn looks like he has part of the building on his chest right now.
Yeah, you want Damian, go through him. That's right, Glen Osborne. Let him know where he stands.
You know, the situation here is they've taken it outside of the ring. Both men could get disqualified.
Hard
Cheap
right
shot.
hit to the jaw.
Cheap shot.
Osborne made the challenge, and it was answered. And now he's got a handful of Damian Kane and rolls him into the ring.
There's an impromptu wrestling match occurring right now, Ron.
You have to watch out. Osborne's going to the top rope. Johnny better look what's going on. And he nails his manager.
Stud, I'd like to see that happen to you one time with the Corporal.
I bet you would. Won't happen.
A little miscommunication here.
Well, Glen Osborne's doing what he's got to do. He's outside and he's regrouping his thoughts with Damian Kane.
But the referee's also counting, General.
Yeah, I think he can. I think Jeff can count to 3. I don't know if he can get to 4 yet or not.
Well, although these two men are fairly matched physically, possibly even in the skills department, the longer the match goes, It's got to go to Johnny Gunn. He's just in better cardiovascular shape.
I've seen Johnny come back many, many times when you think he's down and out, and he has that certain something, again, which we call heart, something the general should learn about one day.
Money is a good substitute for a heart.
That's all you need to know, Chuck. What, are you afraid of my man?
I don't think a lot of people realize how long Glen Osborne's been around. He is a veteran of this sport. He's competed in the NWA in New Jersey. He's been all around the East Coast, West Coast, Central. He's been everywhere.
He hasn't taken a haircut in 4 years.
But just another part of the MEWF's open door policy, putting all the gold on the line to anyone who wants to sign their name on the dotted line. More action outside the ring than inside thus far. Rams him hard into the apron of the ring.
And as we see this, Jeff Jones, you can't see it on your picture right now, but Jeff Jones is counting.
Is that the timekeeper's mallet?
Okay, guys, you were talking about cheating earlier. Explain that one.
Well, Johnny is doing what he can to defend himself.
Oh, it's okay if Johnny Gunn or Axel Rotten or the Comet does it. But when one of my men does it, we should be put in jail for 20 years.
Well, be that as it may, Glen Osborne in control. Hard right hand to the forehead.
That was not an open fist, or an open hand.
He claims that it was as he rakes the back.
I think at this point, rules don't really matter.
Well, admittedly, Osborne is taking it to Gunn, and he will win at all costs. That's at least what's in his mind.
Once again, 2-on-1 action. Damian Kane.
That'll teach you to call him a grease ball. Rough up that pretty mug.
No, the problem here, Ron, is the fact that with Gunn on the canvas and being choked and being stomped, it's taking a great measure. It's taking a great deal out of him.
Oh, no doubt at all. Whenever there's a man like Damian Kane on the outside, a second official should be assigned to these kind of matches.
Absolutely.
He just interferes far too much, far too often for that to go on. Too close to the ropes.
Johnny was saved that time by the ropes.
Handful of hair brings him back up. And he shoots him off. Nice clothesline.
It's not hard to understand why this guy came from the Badlands.
Right on the Adam's apple.
Would you guys like to run into him in a dark alley?
I wouldn't like to run into him in a light alley.
I'll be sure to tell him the things you say about him, Jerry.
Another handful of hair brings Johnny Gunn back to his feet. He's going to scoop him back up. Big slam. Off the ropes, he drops up. Misses with the headbutt.
Well, that time around, nobody was home, and Johnny may now get a second opportunity.
Trying to wear Johnny down with high-impact maneuvers like that clothesline.
Come on, Glenn.
Nonchalant cover. He's not going to get Johnny that way.
Got to hook that leg.
I can't understand why I can't understand why Osborne is mad at referee Jones. That was only a 2 count.
Complaining about the speed of the count, I think, more than anything else. But it appeared to be very fair.
Now, this looks like legitimate chin lock, but with this fellow, you don't know.
Knuckles are locked, and he's got it cinched in deep.
Didn't Gunn just submit?
I really don't think so.
I think Glen Osborne is a ding-dong stool dropout when you look at him.
Trying to get the crowd to rally behind him. I'm a little worried about this, Jerry. He spends more energy doing that than he could be trying to counter this hold.
Well, Johnny, that's true. Johnny has got a major problem. That is the fact that the opponent that he has more strength. And right now with this chin lock, he really is applying the pressure.
Elbow to the gut, softens him up and pushes him off the hold. Johnny off the ropes. Hip lock blocked. He reverses it. Are we going to see a backslide coming up? Powers him over. Yes! He's got him. No.
No, he didn't. 2 count only.
Glen Osborne will not let that happen again.
Right on top of him as soon as the hold was broken. Ducks his head down a bit early. Johnny Gunn under him. Reverses it through.
That was
and
close
another
enough.
2 count. Headbutt backs Johnny back.
That's about the most scientific move he's used tonight.
Sliding reverse. Ducks down a bit early. DDT!
He telegraphed that one.
Good morning.
He telegraphed that all the way.
Come on, Osborne. Pin him and get out of here.
General, I have a feeling that you have your eye on this fellow too.
I like him.
Tricking him over the top rope and snaps him off.
That was a slingshot.
Johnny back to his feet. Osborne doesn't realize it.
What's he doing? He playing possum?
I think so.
He's cheating.
Small package. He's got him. Yes.
That was very unfair.
Johnny Gunn.
Johnny Cheater.
Winner, Johnny Gunn.
Up next, this week's main event.
Look at this. As they're announcing Pinky, he comes running to the ring and he's going after Doomsday, and the referee has got knocked out. This is it. The title is on the line and we have no referee. And there you hear the crowd chanting for Doomsday. Power driver by the Flamingo Kid. The RCW champion is taking charge early on in this steel cage match. This is it, folks. This is the last match of the night. The Flamingo Kid Pinky versus Doomsday Danny Rose. Steel cage match for the RCW title. Pinky going for the cover, but there is no referee. The referee is still down, and we need to find out if we can get another referee in here, because we need a referee for this title match. The Flamingo Kid Pinky climbing the cage, and Danny Rose brings him down and gives him a shot. And now, Doomsday Danny Rose doing what he does best, and that's kick some booty. Suplex on the champ. Will we see a new champion? This is the night to fight. Oh! What a maneuver. The Flamingo Kid pulled Doomsday into that cage. And it looks like Doomsday just took his belt off. He's got all kinds of objects, a steel cage, a belt. And there's the crowd once again chanting for Doomsday. And now the Flamingo Kid working on the lower back of Danny Rose. This is the rematch. They wrestled at Mega Brawl. The Flamingo Kid Pinky was in a battle royal with Doomsday. Johnny Wildside helped Pinky win that battle royal, and along with winning that battle royal, he became the champion of RCW. Then Doomsday challenged Pinky the same night, right after that battle royal, for a title match. The Flamingo Kid gave him that title match. Pinky came out on top. Tonight is their rematch, cage match, and as you saw, Pinky drops an elbow to the back of the neck. Now he's using the chair that Danny Rose brought into the ring. He puts it on his face, and he's going to... Oh! He just jumped off the second rope, landed a leg drop on top of the chair, which was on top of Danny Rose's skull. Now he's got the chair again. Oh, and he runs right into the corner with the chair, nailing Danny Rose with that. And it looks like Danny Rose has been busted open. And we still don't have a referee for this match. And Danny Rose is making his comeback. And there's a scoop and a slam. Danny Rose is making no attempt to get out of the ring. It looks like he wants to inflict punishment on the pigster. And now he's got the chair right onto the back. The referee is still down in the corner. Ooh, the referee was slowly getting up, and Danny Rose kicked him back down. That may be a mistake on Danny Rose's part. I don't know if he wants the title. He just wants punishment. He DDTs the Flamingo Kid Pinky. He's not going to win the title if the referee can't get up and make the cover. Look at the face of Doomsday Danny Rose. He is busted open. And now he's just looking over, wondering what should he do next. Is he climbing the top rope? It looks like he might be getting ready to get out of the cage, but there's no referee. That's the problem. There's no referee. If he hits the floor, he becomes the champion. And he's done it! Doomsday Danny Rose has hit the floor, and here comes the Bodacious Alliance. The bell has sounded. We've got chaos on the outside. What are we seeing here? The Alliance. The Alliance throws Doomsday back into the ring, and they're jumping him in the ring. Doomsday Danny Rose got out of the cage and is the champion. And the Alliance is just continually working on Doomsday Danny Rose. And now, look at this, putting the bad mouth on Danny, and the Flamingo Kids climbing the cage and getting out. And he's on the floor, he's knocked out. But Danny Rose has done it. The referee is slowly getting up. And look at these guys.
Referee Dave Curley said that Doomsday Danny Rose won by disqualification, and the belt will not change. Still RCW.
Oh my. Danny Rose wins the match by disqualification. He doesn't win the RCW title.